Alright, luckily our equations are already in standard form, which means we can simply plug them into our augmented matrix. Get 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2, 3, negative 5, 3, negative 1, 4, and the adjoining column of negative 5, 1, negative 6. Okay, I already have a leading 1, this is great, and I want to use that leading 1 to get rid of the 2 and the 1 below it. I'm going to take negative 2 times row 1 plus row 2 to become my new row 2. And then just row 1 plus row 3 to become my new row 3. Alright, looking at this, let's focus on row 2 first. I know first of all row 1 stays the same. I'm going to take negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, plus 2 is 0. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, plus negative 1 is negative 7. And then negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10, plus 1 is 11. That's row 2. Now I'm going to get row 3. I'm just going to take the values from row 1 and add them to row 3. 1 plus negative 1 is 0. Negative 2 plus negative 5 is negative 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. And negative 5 plus negative 6 is negative 11. Here's my new matrix. I notice it's going to make it really easy for me to eliminate. I can use the 7 in row 2 to eliminate the negative 7 below. I do this by simply taking row 2 plus row 3, and that will become my new row 3. We're leaving row 1 alone. We're leaving row 2 alone. And now I'm going to do 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus negative 7 is 0. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. 11 plus negative 11 is 0. I have a row of zeros. This gives me 0 equals 0. A true statement, which means I have infinitely many solutions. I'm going to continue reducing my matrix because I want this 7 to be a 1, so I'm going to take 1/7 times row 2, and that's going to be my new row 2. So we're leaving row 1 alone. We're leaving row 3 alone. And now we get 0, 1, negative 1, 11/7. Let's continue with our elimination. I'm going to use this 1 to eliminate the 2 above. So we're going to take 2 times row 2 plus row 1 will be my new row 1. That means we're leaving rows 2 and 3 alone. But row 1 is going to be 0 times 2 is 0, doesn't really change anything. 2 times 1 is 2 plus negative 2 is 0. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 plus 3 is going to be 1. 2 times 11/7 is 22/7. We're going to add this to a negative 5, which is the same as 22/7 minus 35/7. 22 minus 35 is going to give us negative 13/7. So we get a negative 13/7 here. Take a moment to look at this matrix.